Alright everyone, so I hope you are having a fantastic day. I let you know in my project pans that I wanted to do like a massive decluttering of my very large makeup collection. So I wanted to go ahead and just bring those to you piece by piece. I think I'm going to break them kind of up into different categories, and I'm going to start off with all of my like face products. So these are the primers that I have in my collection. So I'm going to go ahead and look at them, see what I want to keep, see what I want to kind of donate to my friends and family. And then there may be some products that just need to be thrown away because they are just way too old or expired. So the first thing I have here, this is kind of not really a primer, but it's kind of a first step product. This is the Rare Minerals Blemish Therapy by Bare Minerals, and I used this a few times. You're supposed to put it on your acne, and it's supposed to kind of help dry it up as well as conceal it a little bit. And I used it and it is pretty good. I just never seem to really remember to pick it up, and I have a lot of skincare that kind of does the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and give this to a friend. I have the NYX Photo Loving Primer. This is the one that I'm using in my project pan, so I'm definitely going to keep that one. I have my Bright Eyed one. This is kind of like a BB cream slash kind of mini prep for concealer, or an all over kind of primer for your face. So I kind of just put it in the primer section because it kind of does a lot of things. It highlights, it does all kind of fun stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that. I'm definitely going to keep both of my little Smashbox ones. These are some really nice kind of mini samples, so I can kind of check out some of the other Smashbox primers because I love them. I am going to go ahead and keep this Benefit one, the Professional. I've used about half of this little sample size, and I do really like it. And I haven't tried this Pores No More by Dr. Brandt, as well as this Laura Mercier one, so I'm going to go ahead and keep those. I'm going to go ahead and just keep the Clarins, and I'm going to keep the Sephora because they're just all mini samples. And I'm just going to try them all out. I'm going to get rid of this Perlage one. I'm going to go ahead and throw that away, and then I'm going to donate the Rare Minerals. So that wasn't a super decluttering experience there. I kind of condensed this as this is a full, this is a full, these probably together are a full, and this all together is like a full. So basically I have 4 primers. Now to foundations, and I'm using this Bourjois one, which is amazing. I'm using that one in my current project pan. The Estee Lauder one, so good. I just absolutely adore that one. I'd like to kind of get down to where I only have like 1 foundation, max 2. So I'm definitely going to keep this one, the Nearly Naked. I think I only have about half of that left, so I'll go ahead and work on that after my Bourjois one. The CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous, as well as this Rimmel BB Cream. And I've got 2 of these little samples. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these and have someone else kind of enjoy that. This is the Dr. Brandt one and the NARS one. These are both BB slash tinted moisturizers. So that leaves me with 5 full size, and I'm hoping to narrow it down to 2. Concealer time. So, okay, I already know that I'm definitely keeping this one. This is the Collection 2000. It's in my project pan. I definitely think I'm going to keep my Lorac one. I do really like this concealer, and I have made such a huge dent in it that I'd really like to see it all the way through. And I love my Bare Minerals concealer. This is the Well Rested one, so these are definitely going to stay. I think I'm going to get rid of my NYX ones, unfortunately. So I've got the yellow one, which it's such a cool idea. I just don't tend to gravitate towards it. And I've got the green one, same thing. I just don't tend to play around with it too much. I have my new ring light, so I really hope that this lighting is doing good things and it's not too crazy bright. I've got this one. This is in the color Porcelain, and it is nice because it's a little bit of a salmony toned color. That one's a toughie. I think that I'm gonna still go ahead and pass that off to someone else. I have an IT Cosmetics one, never been touched. I'm going to go ahead and pass that off as well. And so we've got this. I think I'm going to keep my Concealer RX. That is a really awesome concealer. I'm going to go ahead and keep this CoverGirl and Olay one. This one's really cool if you haven't seen it. It's got this really neat kind of cold metal applicator, so it really helps kind of depuff and just kind of brighten up your face. All right, so I've got my Time Balm by The Balm. I have made some good progress on this as well. It's a little bit kind of like that salmony tone, so I think I'm going to keep that one. They're basically kind of identical in color, as you can see. So I'm going to keep the Time Balm one because I have made a lot more work in that one, and then I'm going to get rid of the NYX one for sure. And I'm definitely going to keep my Dalton one. I have made a lot of progress in that as well. Still so much stinking product in there though, so that one's crazy. Get rid of this Coastal Scents one, the Camo Quad in Light. I do think it's great because it's got all those different colors. This would be a really fun kind of eyeshadow base as well. I just think that concentrating all these other ones, so I'm going to keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to get rid of 4.5. Brow products here, and I'm really impressed with the fact that I don't have too many. I have one brow gel. This is the Sonia Keshik one, so I'm going to keep that. It's all nasty. I still have about half of that left. Go ahead and get rid of the e.l.f. one just because I do think it is quite similar. It's kind of like a drugstore version of like the mousse type products for your brows, and I don't hardly ever use the powder, so I'll go ahead and pass that off. And I'm definitely going to keep my Tarte Amazonian Clay Brow Mousse. I use this constantly. Go ahead and keep my MAC one as well in Lingerly, so I think I'm going to try to finish that up soon. Got my brow kit from Starlooks, and this has a really great combination of some different powders that are that kind of like stickier texture, so they do cling to the hairs of your brows really nicely. So I think I'm going to keep this and kind of play around with it a little bit more. To the powders in my collection, so I'm gonna get rid of my Airspun one. This is a really nice loose face powder, and there is so much of it left. I just know that I have some other products that are a little bit easier to use than a loose powder. Go ahead and pass this off as well. This is actually straight, what is it, silica that I had gotten from a like pigment company. So it's really great as kind of like an HD powder. I have a little baby sample of this Bare Minerals Mineral Veil, and there's only a tiny bit left. So I feel like I probably could use that up in a few usages and then give a review in my empties, let you know what I think. I'm definitely going to keep my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is in Light Plus. And I'm definitely going to keep my Rimmel Stay Matte. Love that powder, really good. The packaging, the lid kind of is a little obnoxious sometimes, but this is in Buff Beige. And then my CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous powder in 105 Fair. I'm going to go ahead and keep that. This Bare Minerals one is really neat. It's a Balance and Boost Mineral Veil. So I need to get some good use of this. I think this would be a good one to kind of do a review on for sure. So I'm going to keep these 4 in a little nugget.